Hey neighbors, it's your buddy next door, Mason Stewart, and I'm so excited to be back in the booth with you. Like, I'm beyond excited. And the reason for my excitement is purely this. My computer is back up and running. I was working off of a laptop that was extremely slow. I didn't have memory for it. Like, it's just kind of like an old relic of a past time, you know? And so I wasn't able to make my videos like I wanted to, wasn't able to do my posts like I wanted to. And so I took the time to refine a few things, different things like that, and now we're here. Computer's fixed. They gave me a brand new motherboard. They gave me a brand new graphics card. So we're living the high life right now. We've got a computer back in working condition. Everything was able to be installed. Everything's running perfectly. It's a dream. I can't even tell you how much of a dream it is. So we're going to kind of do a quick recap of everything that's been going on in my life over the past month-ish. And talk about kind of things for the future and what I'm seeing. So, first thing to report on is I'm still doing that class with Jennifer Hale. As a reminder, she's a big name in the voice acting industry, especially in animation and games. She's probably most well known for her voice acting as the playable character, the female version, in Mass Effect. So Shepard, if you choose the female Shepard, she plays that character. She's the main character you play with the whole time. I know her best from Overwatch, because I play that game probably too much. And she plays Ash in there. Tells Bob, do something. So, yeah, the class has been going really good. Something interesting happened to me during these classes. So the main point of these classes is to focus in and really find what we're trying to focus on for 90 days after this class is done. We're picking one lane of voiceover. And my first impression was I don't know where my voice fits. I have all of these different demos. I've sent stuff out. I've gotten a few jobs, but I've never gotten consistent jobs in one category. And so during one lesson's Q&A, I was able to ask Jennifer this question. I said, I don't know where my voice fits. I know it's a good fit for voiceover, but I don't know where I fit into the voiceover community. I don't know what to focus on. I'm being drawn to all these different areas, and she said, okay, what's your driving motivation? And I told her the truth, and I'm going to tell you guys the truth right now. The entire reason I got into voiceover, cha-ching, the money. It's a very lucrative career. That's like the main driving reason I decided to start pursuing it. And she said, that's totally fine. Like, if you don't have the artistic drive, that's fine. Talk about the different jobs you got. So I mentioned I've done like a couple of commercials, I've done an e-learning, I've done audiobooks, all those different things. And she said, okay, which one did you have the most fun doing? And I sat there and I thought, and I said, probably the audiobook. And she said, okay, which one did you make the most money with? And I stopped and I thought, and I said, audiobook. And she said, well, there's your answer right there. If you enjoyed audiobooks and you made the most money with audiobooks, then that's what you're going to focus on for these 90 days. And it hit me, and it was like I was overcomplicating things so much. And so it was such a good reminder to me that sometimes when we're looking at something, and we're trying to be objective, but it's something that impacts us directly, whether that's work, a relationship, different things like that, sometimes it's very hard for us to see the glaringly obvious. And in this case, the glaringly obvious for me was that I enjoyed audiobooks, and I made the most money doing it, so why not continue on that trend? So, I'm going to still do my auditions for all of these other different types of voiceover, animation, commercial, when those auditions come in, but I'm not going to actively seek them out and do anything like that, but I'm going to be going hard into audiobooks and really kind of trying to hone that, because after the 90 days, we get a one-on-one with Jennifer, and we get to really dive in and see how that process went, what went well, what went poorly, and kind of get her feedback on it. So I'm very excited for that. Next week is our last in-person Zoom class. So yeah, that should be good. Outside of voiceover for the recap going on, not a whole lot. Just doing voiceover stuff, trying to get my PC fixed. trying to jerry-rig, my studio setup so that I can get it taken care of and still do voiceover auditions, different stuff like that. But outside of that, didn't really do a whole lot. Had a fun football party. I don't know what to call it because it's not Super Bowl. Fun football party to celebrate some big games. My team lost horribly. Utah State versus Alabama. Don't look up the score. It was not pretty. Did that with my brother, so it was a really good time to spend time with him, get some good food, all of that jazz. Outside of that, not a whole lot going on outside of that. Just going to church, doing all the normal stuff, right? That's what it boils down to. But jumping into something that I'm excited and I'm looking forward to is I'm taking a different 6-week class that is called Booking Basics, and it's being held by a guy named Scott Burns. Scott Burns is a very talented voice actor and voice director and producer. So he's been on both sides of the glass, so he knows what producers are looking for, and he knows how to treat voice actors. In fact, he was the original North American voice of Bowser in Super Mario Sunshine. One of the only times Bowser ever had a voice actor. So really cool. I'm very excited for it. We're going through like a lot of different ways to be, bookable in different areas of voiceover. So I'm very excited for that. Let's see. What else do we have? I think that's it on the recap stuff and stuff that's going on in the world of voiceover. The big news for me, and like I've talked to you guys before, and I'm going to continue to talk about it here, is Overwatch 2 is on the horizon. I don't know if it was out, the date was released by the last time I recorded a vlog, I don't remember, but October 4th is now the official day that Overwatch 2 is going to be launching. And what that means for you here that watch my videos, read my blog, listen to my podcast, whoever, whatever, I am definitely going to be doing a lot more streaming when I'm not doing any of this voiceover work. I currently don't have any small children. I don't have any children. I have a cat. I've got a wife that streams, so my evenings, when I'm done with voiceover stuff for the day, I don't have a lot going on. So expect a lot more streams. Make sure you head over to twitch.tv/solarpancake. SOLRPANCAKE. I know how to spell pancake. Yeah, so solar without the A, so SOLR and then pancake. Twitch.tv/solarpancake. Come and check it out. Have a good time. The first week, that week of Overwatch 2, I have an abundance of paid time off, just kind of sitting in my bank at work. And I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday's the day the game comes out, so I'm going to miss the morning time of it, but that's fine. Allow all the servers to crash, all the issues, right, get resolved. And then, as soon as I get off work, I eat, I do my voiceover stuff, we're going to jump right into streaming. And then Wednesday through Saturday, I'm probably going to be streaming every single day. Because Overwatch 2 is out, I'm going to stream it. Granted, please keep in mind, I'm not just some degenerate living in my own basement eating pizza rolls, Doritos, Mountain Dew, although I probably will have all three of those things when I'm playing, because easy gamer food, am I right? But I'm still going to be doing voiceover stuff. I'm still going to be providing you guys content as well. I don't want to leave you guys out to dry. I don't want to leave myself out to dry with my business. So I'm still going to be making sure I take time to do all of that. But I'm also taking time away from my job, from my day job, taking a break and really focusing on just voiceover and just streaming Overwatch 2. So I'm very excited. Make sure you tune in starting October 4th. And we're going to be having some great new content there. But other than that, there's not a whole lot going on. I didn't want this video to be super long because there's so much that has gone on in the world, in voiceover, in my life. I didn't want to burden you guys down with all these different things. But really, the one thing I want to leave you with as we get into kind of our thinking part of the podcast vlog blog, I don't know if I'm going to call it Mason's Thinking Time or Mason's Moment. Oh, I like Mason's Moment. Get that double M going on. So that's what we're going to call it. It's time for Mason's Moment. Maybe I'll put a little graphic right here. Mason's Moment. Anyways, Mason's Moment. really what it's going to be is going to be some kind of mental outlook or thought that really struck me this week. And we've kind of done this in the past, and I've talked about it. But over the course of this last little bit, doing, not having my PC, not being able to do all the voiceover stuff I want, really, I was struggling with depression. I felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt like maybe I was wasting my money with these classes, that I wasn't doing anything that I needed to do. Part of these classes that Jennifer is having us do is we have homework, and part of that homework is every day we do this thing that takes about 5 minutes. It's called Make It So. And Jennifer recorded this for us. It was a guided meditation. And I encourage each of you to find either a way to record yourself. You could always give me a call. I'll maybe do a quick one for you for a small fee. Wink, wink, nod, nod. But a guided meditation of what your goal is. So my goal is as a voice actor, to be a voice actor, right? So you start and you breathe, and you're getting yourself into a very zen state. And then she describes being in a studio and the quietness of a studio. If you've ever been in a recording studio, there's kind of a mystical quiet about a recording studio that you really can't find anywhere else. And talking about how you feel good about the performance you've done, and you can see the people on the other side of the glass, and they're telling you, good job, in my case, good job, Mason, that was perfect, exactly what we needed, different stuff like that, and you're visualizing this in your brain. And then you fast forward, and you're going out to your mailbox, and you open the mail, and there's a check, and it's a really good check, and you realize you did it with your voice, because that's what you do. This is who you are. And that has been so powerful for me. There have been so many times this past month where I have felt downtrodden, distraught. I'm a very anxious person when it comes to things not going according to my vision of it or where I feel like I should be on my path. But having that headspace and knowing I'm putting in the work, I'm doing the things I need to do, getting good feedback from Jennifer and these other coaches, knowing that I'm on a good path and to take myself to the next step further. That's what it's about. And that was able to help my mindset. So I highly encourage you guys, even if you don't have a specific goal, take some time. Find an app. There are lots of apps and YouTube videos of guided meditation just to help you release from all the stress and everything. It has truly helped me out. So I want to issue that challenge to you all. Find a time to do some guided meditation because it is magical what it does for you. Well, that's going to be it. But as you all know, that's not the end of the vlog. We move on to probably everybody's favorite part, and that is our food adventure. And today's food adventure is very interesting for myself. I grew up eating a lot of, kind of like our treat thing is we would be able to go to the frozen section and get the banquet TV dinners or a little pot pie, the little banquet pot pies that come in the tinfoil thing. Well, I was going through the store the week that my computer died and I was supposed to record a video, and I had this all planned out, but we still have it. And apparently, I don't know when they started to do this. I don't know how long it's been. Maybe I've just been out of the loop. But Banquet doesn't just make pot pies. They also make pie pies. I don't know how to say it. Fruit pies, I guess is a better way to put it. A traditional pie. So I'm trying out one of their frozen peach pies today. So I'm going to go and make sure that that's all ready to go. And I'll be right back to show you that magical peach pie. All right, neighbors, we're back. Excuse my hair. It's been a little bit crazy day. But we're back. We've got our pie. Look at that. See, if I were to tell you that it was a normal pie, you probably wouldn't believe me. You would think that is a banquet pot pie right there. That's a frozen pot pie, but this is a peach pie. So we're going to give it a try. This is our food adventure for the week. I hope to have some better food adventures going on in the future for you. But this is what I had on hand. It was for a previous one, so hope you all are excited. Let's give it a shot. I'm going to kind of open it up, give you guys a look so you can see. You can see you got some peaches there. You got your peach juice. You got your crust. So let's give it a taste, shall we? Yo, surprisingly pretty good. I'm not saying it's like amazing. This crust has always not been my favorite, but like the actual filling inside, really good peaches. You get like a hint of cinnamon, a nice little sweetness. I'm going to take another bite here. That's how good I think it is. Good bite. Yeah, that's solid. And it was like $1.10. If you're needing something sweet, you're craving a little peach pie action, you don't want a whole pie, frozen section, banquet it up. You got yourself a nice peach pie. They also, I believe they had a berry and a cherry one as well. I went with the peach because I love a good peach pie. But that's where I'm going to leave it today, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. We'll see you then. Hey guys, it's your buddy next door, Mason Stewart, and I am back because I forgot something completely crucial and super important, probably because I'm hungry. That's besides the point. But I entered the Ultimate Voiceover Survivor Challenge, and it's a competition that you go and they do different rounds, different things like that, but you enter into different categories. I entered into all of them. So that's audiobook, narration, commercial, promo, games, and animation. And I read a script for each of those, and judges judge them, people vote on them as well, which is why I'm coming to you guys right now. I'm going to be putting a graphic on the screen here, and that's going to give you a website URL. Go to that website URL, find yours truly. I'll be wearing the same outfit, so it shouldn't be too hard to miss me. And go and give my auditions ratings, whether it be a 5-star, I would love that, or if you think they're terrible, give it a 1-star. But as much interaction with it as possible, it would be amazing, and I would love each and every single one of you for helping me out with that. So once again, go to that website. I'll have the graphic on screen here again, and I thank all of you for giving me your support and your time to go listen to these and to give your feedback, comment, give it a rating, all that jazz. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.